back, and yeah, so I was working as a journalist in CNBC. He was working somewhere else. He was doing music, but we started then. Like Soham came, Devo came, and then Soham came, Abhigyan came. So we've been doing this for the last 2 years, and we made an EP with the band, and that's where we are.
It's basically the things we experience in daily life, like problems we experience in daily life. I think that comes out in the music mostly. Like something which you want to crib about, we crib about through the music. I guess that is how it is.
Yeah, very day-to-day sort of stuff, conversations, like a song which come out of the conversations we have. So that's mainly the themes around which we make the music.
He writes all these songs and then he sings it, and he's like, you get it right, and I don't get it, and like he has to translate it for me to some extent, break it down like I'm a child, and then yeah.
Like thematically, if everybody is on board with the theme of the song, because lyrics essentially are more or less secondary, like how we approach it. So like it's just the language is Hindi, because for me it's easier to write in Hindi, so like to think like that, so it works like in that way. But essentially everyone's okay with the theme of it till the time everyone's on board with the, if it's like a very cheesy song, so like we have already done it, ki couple of songs we have dropped because it makes no sense, that's not our music. So if we can't agree with the theme of it, we drop it, otherwise we go with it.
Jaideep had a very clear vision of what he wanted the film to be, that is a portrait of the music that we are making. And in that sense, it's always good to have someone documenting it.
Also, no one was listening to the music. I think the music he liked it, and we should at least give it back to him in that way. So yeah.
We are the wrong people. The band does not have an audience as it is.
Yeah, like our experience has been that people generally like they find it hard to take interest, but then that's not why we did the movie in the first place. We did it because we really wanted to play the song. We got an opportunity to do that, and yeah, at the end of the day, if it works out really well for us, it's the best thing possible. That it gets us gigs, it gets us work. But then at the end, it was more about like that sort of a collaboration where he liked the music and we also wanted to do it, and it happened. So that was the primary reason, I guess.
So which was another motivation for us with the film, I guess, right? Like
yeah, like if we put out, what we figured was we put out 30, our EP was around 32 minutes. Like if you put that whole link on YouTube, say right now, so what happens is it's secondary that your music is good or bad. What will happen is, first people like 32 minutes of just audio, I don't want to listen to it. That is something which was again a thing why the movie sort of became important, that we can sort of explain the song, we can play it live, there is more to it than just
context to the entire EP, the story,
which is not a good thing, which is ideally we wouldn't want that. Ideally we would want time and space and some money to just sit like wherever we are, in a studio or at home, however we are recording, but time and space to make music. That's what the whole concept of the band is, that it wants to record more and more songs, more and more albums, but then the reality of it is that people want more with it. Like if you just put an audio link, it's not happening. So,
and the thing is, like, why we might sound very different is also because it's not a scene where all of us are in engineering college and this is all we are doing and we love Mika Singh or whatever. It's not that scene. He is from a classical background and now he's dabbling in like keyboards and stuff like that. He's from a classic rock background and he's now into like electronica, a little bit of electronica.
No, but
it's good, fine. Yeah. He's from a like Hindi singer-songwriter zone, and now he's into like Western singer-songwriter.
Yeah, like a singer-songwriter has to cope up with the rest of the band.
Yeah.
I just want to play.
No, like this guy was into like metal, like proper. He's like the metal guy in the band. But then he now listens to like his palette has like gone like broadened a lot. Like I was always confused what I liked, but like listen to everything, but. Yeah, so none of us are really in the same zone, and that's what's I think a very interesting thing about our band, and that's probably why it doesn't sound. I won't say that it's good, but at least it doesn't sound like anything else.
Yeah, it doesn't.
And if you really enjoy it, which I doubt, then you can definitely go on Bandcamp or SoundCloud and just search for City Haze India. That's where we keep all our music. Yeah, it would
that's
really
pretty
matter
much
if you guys check it out. I guess.
For us, for gigs and all. Like,
Yeah, give us some cash. Give us some cash.
Give us some money.
No, the movie is free, you don't have to pay for it. The music is free, you don't have to pay to listen to it.
Yeah, it's an online release. It's
You
on
just have to
YouTube,
take out
so,
the time
yeah.
and that's it.
पर एक दिन लहरों पे चढ़ के किनारे पे उतरूंगा मैं